want to celebrate the ones a time. Yes, sir. Let me see ya. Oh, that's fine. Close your eyes. Does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? We were caught up and lost in all of our vices. Tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? And the walls kept tumbling down in the city that we love. Great clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness from above. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you've been here before? Oh, how am I gonna be an optimist about this? How am I gonna be an optimist about this? If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing changed at all? Singing like ooh, 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 da 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 da. Already 60 years has come and gone. We've got the little beat to turn you on. Are you feeling kinda down? Got that lonely Christmas?
Should I wait for them to stop there? Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Arts and Sciences, welcome to the 2017 Winter Convocation. Please stand for the national anthem. At this time, I'd like to welcome Paula Lopez to lead us in the national anthem. Paula.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Paula. Please be seated. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce several members of the platform party seated behind me. First, from the College of Arts and Sciences, Associate Deans Rhonda Dean Kinsel, Victoria Sturdivant, and Kelvin White, who will be joining me shortly to assist with the recognition of our graduates. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Also seated on the platform is the OU Graduate College Dean, Randall Hughes, the chairs and directors of the academic programs that offer degrees through the College of Arts and Sciences. These scholar administrators provide extraordinary service to our students through their academic leadership. Although we will introduce each of them as their respective units are announced, I ask that they now stand as a group and accept our most sincere appreciation for their efforts. That's you. That's all of you. Thank you. You may be seated. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the wonderful scholar teachers who have instructed, advised, and mentored our students during their time at OU, the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences. I ask that all members of the faculty who are present please stand and be recognized. Thank you. We're now ready to recognize our graduates. Associate Dean Kelvin White will present the 2017 graduating class on behalf of the faculty.
Would the graduates please stand? Graduates, please stand. Dean Robel, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I present to you the graduating class of 2017. They anticipate completion of all degree requirements in the college. Will you all please join me in paying tribute to this outstanding group?
Thank you. Please be seated. Many of our new graduates are following in the footsteps of family members who are OU graduates. To honor those who've gone before you, I ask the siblings, parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents who are OU graduates, along with their descendants who are new graduates, to please stand. Associate Dean Victoria Sturdivant will now lead us in acknowledging those students graduating with special awards.
At this time, I would like to acknowledge those students graduating with outstanding academic achievements. The college banner carriers are Rachel Burchett and Courtney Schubert. Dean Robel will introduce Courtney later on, but I did want to tell you a little bit about Rachel. Rachel is a first-generation student and mother to her 4-year-old daughter, Mia. She's graduating with a Bachelor in Human Relations with a minor in Nonprofit Organizational Studies. Stay, Rachel. During her time at OU, Rachel has been a member of TRIO Project Threshold program and a College of Arts and Sciences Catherine L. and John R. Withrow Leadership Scholar. Rachel would like to thank her mentors, friends, and family for their continued support in her academic journey. After graduation, Rachel plans to attend graduate school to get her master's in social work so that she can give back to the community that helped her succeed. Courtney and Rachel, please stand and be recognized. Now I ask those of you who are graduating with distinction or special distinction to please stand and receive our recognition. Thank you, and be seated. Would those who are honors graduates receiving the degree distinction cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and be seated. Would those who have maintained an overall 4.0 grade point average throughout your entire academic career, please stand and be recognized. Now would those who have been chosen as members of Phi Beta Kappa please stand and be recognized. Thank you all.
Although we're here today to honor the members of the College of Arts and Sciences graduating class of 2017 who've arrived at this day through dedication and hard work, no one achieves such a goal without the support of their family and friends. If you're a parent, grandparent, great-grandparent, spouse, or child of a graduate, would you please stand and let us thank you for your help in making this day possible? Thank you. On behalf of the College of Arts and Sciences, I'd like to congratulate each of you. During your time at OU, the college has experienced exponential growth in student numbers, research achievements, and academic prestige. I want to take this moment to highlight a few of these accomplishments. On Wednesday, the OU Board of Regents approved our proposal to elevate 4 signature programs to department status. They are African and African American Studies, Film and Media Studies, Religious Studies, and Women's and Gender Studies. Continuing to make history, students in your graduating class pressed for fall 2017's new Latinx major, and OU has recently been recognized as an outstanding university for Hispanic students by Outlook in Higher Education magazine. Student research has become deeply embedded in your programs of study, as many of you were part of the initial first-year research cohort inspiring that program's growth and development. You were instrumental in opening up opportunities for new classes of students to experience the educational benefits of a true research university. And you took your studies across the globe. 1 in 3 OU students now studies abroad as part of their academic program, which is the highest percentage in the history of the university. The college's programs currently stretch from the British Isles, Ireland, Scotland, and London, England, my old home, to France, Germany, Italy, and Spain, to Mexico, Belize, and Brazil. We're on a great path, and our goal is for the study abroad experience to become the norm for our students, the standard, the typical course of study. I'd like to take a moment this evening to recognize Karen Elmore, the college's Director of Summer Study Abroad. Karen will be retiring this March after having spent 20 years at OU and 9 years building the strong foundations that have made study abroad a core feature of the College of Arts and Sciences. Karen, would you please stand? Karen's inspired work has opened up the world and expanded our cultural horizons. Thank you so much, Karen. Your hard work has paid off. We've seen unprecedented achievement as evidenced in the 92% first-year student retention rate, which places OU in this category among the top 25 public universities in the country. 73% more of our graduates are going to work in high-demand careers in healthcare, technology, and government than before. But for all of the celebration of your achievements and of the college's achievements, I want to close with a challenge. You've gained great skills and you've earned great honors during your time in this college. You've come to understand that our goal is to master existing knowledge and understanding, to create new knowledge and understanding, and to then use those vital enhancements of your character and your ability to make our communities close to home and to make communities across the globe better, safer, healthier, kinder, more peaceful, prosperous, sustainable, and more tolerant places. Your new qualifications, no matter how prestigious, do not set you apart from the communities that need your help. Instead, they make you a more vital part of those communities. Your position to make this region, this state, this nation, and our world better places. You have the qualifications, you have the honors as graduates of the OU College of Arts and Sciences, the first college of this university and the cornerstone of this university. But now you also have the responsibility to be agents of social change and improvement, of humanity and tolerance, of cultural understanding, and of diversity and inclusion. This is your world to change. So make us proud by grabbing that newfound responsibility and making your mark. That's your challenge, and I wish you all the good fortune in the world as you take it on. Congratulations. I now have the opportunity to introduce Courtney Schubert. Courtney is receiving her Bachelor of Arts in Economics with a minor in Enterprise Studies and her Master of Arts in Managerial Economics with an emphasis in Big Data, and she's doing so cum laude. Courtney is the first woman to graduate from the Economics Department's new Accelerated Master's Program. Courtney was part of the Catherine C. and John L. Withrow Leadership Scholars Program. As part of Leadership Scholars, Courtney participated in community service, leadership training, alumni mentorship, and a study abroad trip to France. During her time as an undergrad, Courtney worked as an economics teaching assistant and tutor and was an active part of the Honors College, Crimson Club, and InterVarsity Christian Fellowship. Courtney is the daughter of Sooner alums Les and Holly Schubert. In the spring, Courtney will join the Federal Reserve Bank in Oklahoma City to continue doing economic research. Courtney.
Thank you, Dean Robel. Distinguished guests, friends and family, fellow graduates. In August of 2013, here in Lloyd Noble Center, at Freshman Convocation, President Bourne confidently encouraged us to unpack our dreams. Looking across this auditorium today, I see the fulfillment of so many dreams. Every name that will be called for a diploma encompasses a unique Sooner story and a valuable member of the Sooner family. As we celebrate and look forward to receiving our diplomas, let us also remember the hardships and celebrate the successes that have brought us here. Our OU student body has persevered and come out resilient. OU has given us the opportunity to learn from experiences that have prepared us for life after OU. For instance, I'm an aspiring economist. Now, economics is typically considered the dismal science. Put simply, we look at limited supply and unlimited demand and things like cost too. Now, our generation has faced unprecedented costs when it comes to college. Our generation has faced mental illness and increases in college tuition. As December graduates, many of us are graduating early or late, directly in response to these costs. The national average student loan debt is around $30,000, and like many of you, I'm average. Our generation has also faced increased instances of mental illness, affecting many of our college experiences. But despite these significant financial, emotional, and psychological difficulties, we emerge from college knowing that while our experience may have been difficult, it is valuable. Collectively, our experiences help us to work towards a better future. Here at OU, we've started a food bank to feed hungry students, and we've expanded mental health resources. We've learned that money, time, and talent are the currency for impact by dancing for hours to fundraise to end childhood cancer. We've collected money and served our community in the aftermath of natural disasters. And in these moments, we have loved well while also learning how to love in the midst of loss. We know leadership because OU has infused every aspect of our experience by reminding us that we are leading tomorrow. We practiced great strength and compassion in our demonstrations, marching across the South Oval, declaring injustices like racism and hatred have no place on our campus and no place in the world we will lead. We are globally aware, as many of us have studied abroad, opening our eyes to diversity of thought, religion, and culture. We are community-based, having cheered our peers on to national titles in sports like softball, gymnastics, and golf, in addition to 3 consecutive Big 12 championships. And let's just say, Georgia better watch out. Without a doubt, we've attended this university during a golden era. This year, we've seen a lot of changes administratively, from the College of Arts and Sciences to the Honors College, the football program, and the announcement of President Bourne's retirement. As these leaders have stepped down and moved on, they're setting an example for us, showing us that we too can move forward, having left this place a little better than we found it. Thanks to the dedicated professors, supportive administrators, and rigorous coursework from the College of Arts and Sciences, we can celebrate receiving more than just a diploma today. We've been given an education offering us incredible opportunities. Today, I'm proud to call myself a College of Arts and Sciences graduate, because together we are kind, service-minded, and innovative problem solvers. Our generation's specific challenges in college may make us feel average, but we are remarkable in our identity as overcomers. We acknowledge our capacity to continue learning and our capacity to become better thinkers, leaders, and change makers. My hope is that we can look back on our time at OU with fondness, being content with our tremendous achievements. Personally, I'd like to give a shout out to Coffee, Jesus, and my parents. Without them, I would not be here today. As we rise to accept our diplomas, let us remember that in life, there will be times when we need to rise to the occasion, the challenge, or the adventure. In the coming years, may we have the courage to move forward with conviction, having been equipped with the skills and strength of character to be successful. May we never be afraid to redefine our dreams or to create new ones. Rather, may we reflect on how our time at OU has prepared us to embrace new goals and confidently unpack our dreams. Thank you, and live on, University.
Thank you, Courtney. We will now recognize our graduates. At this time, will the master's and bachelor's degree graduates please follow your marshals to the platform? A photographer will take your photo as you move forward in the line. When you arrive at the podium, hand your name card to the announcer, then walk across the platform and receive your diploma cover from the Associate Dean and get your official photograph taken. Then walk to the center of the platform where your chair or director and I will greet you as you return to your seat. There's more. Upon returning to your seat, your Leadership Scholars peers will greet you with the College Challenge coin, a keepsake that I hope helps you remember this day with pride and fond memories. I ask that you please remain in your seat until all of your fellow graduates have received their covers and you are dismissed. I'd like to remind the members of the audience that during the recognition of the graduates, noisy outbursts and other demonstrations of support and affection are strongly encouraged.
Joining Dean Robel will be Diane Warren, Chair of the Department of Anthropology. We now present the master's graduates from the Department of Anthropology. Ren Freeman. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Anthropology. Carolyn Hughes.
Josh Pascal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Melanie Purdy.
I thought you heard that. We're waiting because they have all of anthropology first. That was my fault.
Hannah Maple.
Sorry.
You know what? We're going to call him.
I don't want to have a traffic jam. Kaylin Klein. Elena Sloan. All right. Joining Dean Robel will be Richard Broughton, Chair of the Department of Biology. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Biology. James Edward Reeves III.
Josh Pascal.
Carrasco.
Christopher Jordan. Jared Davey.
Do-Young Marcus Kim.
Jeremy Clark.
Shaniel Shaw.
Madison McPherson.
Adrian Holloway.
Jordan Roger.
Mitchell Garrett McLean.
Kristen Bellote.
Andy Matheson.
Kyler Rogers.
Giovanni Tolentino Ramos.
Heather McDaniel.
Sydney Gedman.
Parker Neese.
Minka Wynn.
Addison Allen.
Sydney Wyatt.
Joran Cortez EAB. Brett Beasley.
We're now ready for chemistry bachelor's.
Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Ivan Yip, faculty of the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. Kisa Faring. Kanano Nikki Yang. Yoon Soo Pool. Brian Jia Den. Virginia Lee Sutton. Sarah Nira Munoz. Stephen Dunn. Penelope Parker. Andrew Ramdio.
Now we're going into classics and letters, bachelor's only.
Joining Dean Robel will be Sam Husky, Chair of the Department of Classics and Letters. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Classics and Letters. Michael Redzik. Rebecca Sturkle. Nancy Hooper. Oh, nice. Isabella Marie Wise. Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Michael Kramer, Chair of the Department of Communication. We now present the master's graduates from the Department of Communication.
Neil McBee. Nancy Ochoa Owens.
We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Communication. Erica Grossman.
Zachary Ziegenhorn.
Emily Reinhart.
Guido Recchini.
Angela Ridley.
Jasmine Biggs.
Kaylin Caldwell.
Kyle Mosley.
Lacey Skrapka.
Savannah Cope.
Natalie Davis.
Greg Silver.
Rosie Halme.
Scotty Henderson.
Allie Page Sylvester. Kyle Smith. William Jansen. Phil Lassiter. Charles Telfer. Joining Dean Robel will be Gary Hoover, Chair of the Department of Economics. We now present the master's graduates from the Department of Economics. Courtney Schubert. Michael Lutter. Kaylin Moss Washington. Nicholas Alt. Ryan Fritz. Ryan Grismer. Thank you. Chin Ching. Benjamin Russell. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Economics. Carolina Deza.
Austin Miller.
Deshawn Robertson.
Michael Lantero.
Nicole Hagusef Zadeh.
Danielle Janest.
Janessa Black.
Caroline Crunk.
Stephen Hampshire.
Azian Hamid.
Jingsu Zhu.
William Blake Warren.
Daniel Rangel.
Michael Coleman Park.
Matthew Dalthorpe.
Caleb Robertson. Mais Zweiter. Lance Loyal Elliott Farmer. Abdul Wahab Mir. Victor Randall. Miguel Gonzalez. Matthew Holland.
Is that it? Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Daniela Garofalo, Chair of the Department of English. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of English. Okay. Rachel Schutte. Taylor Hickney. Parker Belvis. Okay.
Jacqueline Lamoureux.
We now joining Dean Robel will be Dave Hambright, Chair of Environmental Studies. Right? Is that you? We now present the bachelor's graduates for Environmental Studies. Claire Milligan. Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Joshua Nelson, Chair of the Department of Film and Media Studies. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Film and Media Studies. Blake Pettigrove.
Benjamin Noble.
Jake Sheehy.
Bradley Shiska Jr.
Perfect. Mackenzie Webster.
David Santos.
Bryce Ketchum.
Miao Yu.
Kimberly Reese.
Jacob Grothy.
Oh, okay. Got nobody.
We're going to do HES now.
Okay.
Straight to bachelor's.
Joining Dean Robel will be Michael Bemben, Chair of the Department of Health and Exercise Science. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Health and Exercise Science. Brett Traxler.
Riley Adams.
Destiny Shelton.
Alyssa Jackson.
Hannah Snowden.
Danielle Burtz.
Haley Dean.
Lindsay Lee.
Elizabeth Renard.
Madeline Jacobs.
Ashley Bates.
Megan Graver.
Harpreet Matu.
Sarah Dennis.
Garrett Christensen. Morgan Delp. Solomon Prince. Jacob Dean Benson. Joseph Johnston. Dylan Zane McDaniel. Veronica Alvarado. Cecilia Price. Casey Littlejohn. Maria Sepulveda. Maria Cecilia De Leon. And one more master's graduate in, oh, I'm sorry, okay. Sharina Lopez. Sorry, Sharina.
Now we're straight into Bachelor's of History.
Okay. Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be James Hart, Chair of the Department of History. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of History. Shabri Dominguez. Jennifer Marie Wyatt. Angel Rafael Rios Jr. Zechariah Neil Trantham. Alexander Plotkin. Samuel Davis. Katrina Brown.
HR Masters, both sides.
Alrighty. Joining Dean Robel will be Wesley Long, Chair of the Department of Human Relations. We now present the master's graduates from the Department of Human Relations. Let's do it. Right? All right, go. Binta Sanyang.
Kendra Michelle Potts.
Samantha Benefield.
Kimberly Gale Moses.
Maria Howard.
Gwendolyn Ford.
Miles Kelly.
Eloise Herbert.
Claudine Warner.
Kiosha Ritchie.
Jessica Mitchell.
Dominique Montrell White.
Summer Sullins Lovelace.
Delma Sharita Maxine Harding.
Lori Pace.
Jamarcus McFarland.
Megan Killman.
Moises Echeverria.
Courtney Birkenbile.
Sharon Poland.
Natalie Gabbard.
Julie Ashton.
Got a crowd. Arias?
Okay. Emily Arias.
Amanda Storm Freeman.
Kephart?
Ashley Kephart.
Arella Padilla Fremos.
Jenna Akuma.
Sonia Hollett.
Adam Richardson.
Stephanie Delgado de Loera.
All right, we're ready for bachelor's.
We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Human Relations. Peyton Baker.
Ashton Julius.
Brianna Foster.
Scott Morris.
Sydney McConnell.
Raymond Roden.
John Fields.
Jessica Caldwell.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Haley Adams.
Marissa Smith.
All right.
Garrett Ebersol.
Stephen Parker II.
Bailey Murphy. Emily Benton.
Obo Okorankwo.
Catherine McLaughlin.
Matt Ray.
Austin Eastridge.
Che John.
Kristen Robinson.
Amanda Trammell.
Lindsay Trackman.
Kaylee Yoakum.
Kaylin Crowley.
Annie Calderera.
Beautiful.
Zachariah Michael Grantham.
Kenzie Wiedemann.
I need some.
You do. You do.
Rachel Burchett. Mackenzie Ryan. Cassidy Blake.
You did a good job.
Ready for master's library.
Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Susan Burke, Associate Professor in the School of Library and Information Studies. We now present the master's graduates from Library and Information Studies. Scott Garrison.
Lisa Grimes.
Amber Beeman.
Becky Fessler.
Tara Reynolds.
Alyssa Deeds.
Christina Morell.
Catherine Dean.
Haley Rapids.
Catherine Morris.
Daniel Poole. We now present the bachelor's graduates from Library and Information Studies. Lakeisha Simon.
Melissa Shepard.
Danielle Alexis Wilson. Jaime Acosta. Blake Donaldson.
Back to Russia, so they have a master's on the other side. So
Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Noel Brady, Chair of the Department of Mathematics. We now present the master's graduates from the Department of Mathematics.
Gordon Brown.
ready for bachelor's.
We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Mathematics.
Han
Jeffrey Nivitanot. Mason Douglas Cullen.
Yuriko Miyazaki.
Lu Yu.
Andy Bernard.
Fuqing Yang.
Connor Scott Smith.
Hung Shun Chow.
Now doing the Masters for Microbiology.
Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Ann Dunn, Chair of the Department of Microbiology and Plant Biology. We now present the master's graduates from the Department of Microbiology and Plant Biology. Vince Sandifer. Matthew Kowalski. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Microbiology and Plant Biology. Santos Ramirez.
Seth Aston.
Tisha Dawn Ward.
Esther Munoz Williams.
Amber Lachelle Davis.
Ashley Hatton Cortez.
Michelle Kathleen Cockrell.
Caitlin Marie Cadell.
Casey Elaine Rice.
Sarah Sandcack. Audrey Allen. Clayton Matthews. Barbara Menchaca. Samantha Isabela Moguel Santos.
Let's see if the recording's got.
Mariah Nolan.
We have one Masters on the other side.
Okay.
We're ready for it.
Joining Dean Robel will be Dylan Herrick, Chair of the Department of Modern Languages, Literatures, and Linguistics. We now present the master's graduate from the Department of Modern Languages, Literatures, and Linguistics.
Isham Nasiri.
We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Modern Languages, Literatures, and Linguistics. Shiante Duncans Heron. Nice.
Daria Dimitri Evna Tatar.
Jared Kuntz.
Jeffrey Zachary.
Mason Velieu.
Kylie Townsend.
Miriam Alrumazan. Rayvon Mapp. April Cassis. Michael Redzik.
We're now ready for the Bachelor's graduates.
Joining Dean Robel will be Neil Udish. We now present the bachelor's graduates who created unique degrees through multidisciplinary studies. Donald Cronenberger.
Chelsea Pecchio.
Quentin Lee Nolan.
Vivian Pham.
Chase Hudson.
Melissa Regina Keithley.
Philip Russell Rice Jr.
Melinda Lasley Coburn.
Benjamin Hegel.
Roy Williams.
Patricia Ann Stein.
Dylan Pugliese.
Ashley Scott.
Cecilia Jackson.
Ryan. We're done.
Let's do NAS.
Joining Dean Robel will be Joshua Nelson, faculty of the Department of Native American Studies. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Native American Studies. You've been waiting. Alyssa Factor.
We're now going to do our graduates.
Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Wayne Riggs, chair of the Department of Philosophy. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Philosophy. Alexander Tu.
All right. Now we're going to physics and astronomy.
Okay. Okay. One bachelor's, one master's. One bachelor's. Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Philip Gutierrez, chair of the Homer L. Dodge Department of Physics and Astronomy. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Physics and Astronomy. Sean Bruton.
Now we're in the planned program.
Joining Dean Robel will be Neil Udish, representing planned programs. We now present the bachelor's graduates who created unique degrees through planned programs. Morgan Garrett.
Trey Epperson.
Madison Garrett.
Matthew Arias.
Addison Riley. Gabriela Guadarrama.
Zachary Cheda.
There you go. Nicole Powell.
Jared Hayes.
Aislee Moses.
James Zachary Rowland.
Allie Bryant.
Elizabeth Gudgel.
Brianna Flatley.
Samantha Benton.
Candace Crockett.
Connor Upshaw.
Emily Lieb.
Sasha Laney Newkirk.
Anna Nicole Gillum.
Taylor Foote.
Caitlin Nicole Swinney.
Matt Romar.
Savannah Delzell.
Zach Wallace.
Tae Ki Young Kim.
David Long.
Sydney Reed.
Jacob Hopkins.
Esebe Masongo.
Joshua Singer.
Nisha Boss Elliott.
Kyle Wilkes.
We're ready for masters. Two on this side.
Okay. Joining Dean Robel will be Keith Gaddy, chair of the Department of Political Science. We now present the master's graduates from the Department of Political Science. Jennifer Lee.
Terry Lee Floyd Jr.
Adrian Julian. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Political Science. Tyler Lawhorn.
Tanner Poole.
William Humphrey.
Gage Bigarek.
Abby Allen. Maria Ruiz.
Lisa Jennifer Shaw.
Alexandra Klima.
Madison Brooke Robbins.
Beautiful.
John Sheldon.
Sarah Cummings.
Abigail Hersicorn.
Madison White.
Rowdy Lua L. Yates.
Mackenzie Sloan.
Josh Brown.
Tara Lyons. Jacqueline Aguirre. Nicole Humphreys.
Joining Dean Robel will be Eric Day, Chair of the Department of Psychology. We now present the master's graduates from the Department of Psychology. Ashley Jorgensen.
Sherry Borden.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Tiffany Maglaseng. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Psychology. Katya Cannon.
Audrey Allen.
Holly Caitlin Salem.
Ferris Emil. I'm so proud of you.
Eliana Rojas.
Rachel Alvey.
Jessica Nash.
Alexis Chambers.
Angela Brand.
Antoinette Kendrick.
Courtney Mesa.
Vanessa Boran.
Carolyn Baker.
Danielle Haynes.
Bailey No.
Angela Yunkins.
Liliana Casas.
Abby Baker.
Hey D. Choi.
Leanne McCauley.
Susan Sujin Stin.
Jessica Ashley Macias.
Danielle Eastlick.
Joseph Anderson.
Mariah Faith Renty.
Kirsten Olivas.
Kyla McGee.
Emily Erdman.
Alexandra Ralph.
Tyler Kavehi Fini Fua. Lena Anderson. Louis Alexander Marule.
Joining Dean Robel will be Charles Kimball, Chair of the Department of Religious Studies. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Religious Studies. Jacob Bardell. Kaylee Stewart. Joining Dean Robel will be Loretta Bass, Chair of the Department of Sociology. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Department of Sociology. Tori Barrett.
Morgan Lininger.
Letitia Batiste.
Chelsea Kane.
Kiera Lee Sloan.
Keaton Haney.
Rodriguez.
Ricky Garrett. Jamie Duro.
Anthony Hermelin.
John Cavalier.
Thomas Cheval.
Kevin Tran.
Bailey Ann Harkrider.
Tori Sperry.
Shrew Yu Lu.
Jesse Martin.
Deborah Estrada.
Stephanie Corey.
Laura Corona.
Kaylee Zamitis. Casey Vanskoy. Shelby Heath. Natalia Kremkowska.
Joining Dean Robel will be Lupe Davidson, Chair of the Women's and Gender Studies Department. We now present the bachelor's graduates from the Women's and Gender Studies Department. Melina Zafra. Is this it? Latricia Breath. And Carly K. Purdy.
Congratulations to all of our graduates for reaching this very important milestone. Graduates, perhaps say thank you to your families one more time for their help. As Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, I acknowledge you as recipients of master's and bachelor's degrees with all the rights and responsibilities pertaining thereto. If you've not already done so, it is appropriate at this time to move the tassel on your cap from the right side to the left side. That is a symbol of your now having achieved the honored status of graduate of the University of Oklahoma. Please join me in the singing of your favorite song, the OU Chant. The words may be found on the Sooner Vision monitor or on your program. You need to stand for this. You need to raise your right index finger high, proudly. We ready? I don't know. This concludes the 2017 College of Arts and Sciences Convocation ceremony.